All right, so I saw two ravens this morning on my way back home. And I'm sure most of us have read The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe. And, ravens automatically make me think of, like, oh, something bad about to happen. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, God said, well, look it up. And I said, okay, well, let me look up two ravens, right? And one of the first things that stood out, it said that Odin had two ravens. And this is in Norse mythology. And it says the names were Hugin, which is thought, and Munin, which is memory. I hope I'm saying that right. I might not be. But thought and memory were their definitions, right? And it's so funny because I'm like, God is so funny. Because I was just saying the other day, if you go and watch my last live, that I believe that we have 7 senses. And God had told me that the other 2 was travel and direction. And so I believe that that is the same thing as thought and memory. Because in order to, like they say, in order to time travel, in order to transcend, it starts with the speed of thought. Because the speed of thought is said to be faster than the speed of light. The speed of thought is said to be the fastest speed of anything, right? To think something. And then I thought about direction. And in order to, like, what do they say when you can't remember where you live or you can't remember how to get out of somewhere? You lack direction. So what we remember helps us in the direction that we are going to go in life. So in order to tell someone where to go, you have to be able to remember that, right? In order to know, oh, you may not want to go over there because it's a high tide or it's some, mythological creature in the sea over there. You want to go around this way. It's because you remember whether you have experienced it or someone else told you that. So like they say, in order to know where you're going, you must know where you have come from, or else you will be in a cycle and not even know it. So I just thought that blessed me. And so I hope that, someone else can, what I'm saying, look into that. And then when I was looking into thought on the etymology of it, let me go to it. So the etymology of thought, let me see. Sorry about this. Give me one moment. I should have had it out here. Okay, it says thoughts, akin to Old English thinken, to think. So thoughts and think, of course, have similar etymologies. And something stood out to me. And it says, okay, Latin tungere, to know. And then it says more at thanks, THANKS. So think and thanks, it's really only one thank and think. It's only one vowel, difference. So I'm like, that's interesting, right? That they would have the same etymology. And it says thank is akin to Old High German dank, which means to give gratitude. And it says the first known use was before the 12th century for both think and thank. So like in John 1:1, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. No, excuse me. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And so basically what people thought, they perceived to come from God. So when we show gratitude to God, God gives us thoughts, thereby giving us direction, telling us which way to go. So sometimes you might not know what to do next. But if you just give thanks to God, God will give you an idea. God will download something into your soul, into your mind, to keep going, to figure out the next step. that blessed me, and I hope that blessed you too. Have a beautiful day or an evening or whenever you see this. Peace.